Hi guys, I'm Anne from Geeks of Green, and today we will talk about succulent care in the rainy season. The best part of today's video is that I have included perspectives from different cities in India. So stay tuned till the end, and I really hope that you will enjoy this video. Before we start, I will quickly invite you to follow us on Instagram for daily plant updates, fun interaction, and being part of a superb plant loving community. Also, do check the community tab on YouTube where you will find some very interesting posts and polls which you might enjoy. So, in the beginning of the week, I ran a poll on the community tab and I thank each one of you who participated. It really helped me bring this video together for you guys. So, let's get started. What are succulents? Plants that have thick and fleshy parts, especially their leaves or stem, or sometimes even the roots. And these parts are used to retain water as they grow in dry and arid conditions. So these plants are used to storing water and they use limited sources that are available for them, like dew and mist. And because of this, they are able to survive in very dry places too. Needs of a succulent. Succulents enjoy a temperate climate, that is, the climate of places they are native to. They prefer a temperature of 15 to 26 degrees. A few of them can tolerate temperatures as high as 35 degrees Celsius to low as 5 degrees too, but only some of them. Humidity. Humidity is okay for them as long as they're not getting wet. A green geek from Trivandrum, Ira Green, shared this story with me. She was away from her succulents for 3 whole months because of the lockdown and couldn't water them for that period. But they survived, and in fact, they were doing quite well because of the humidity in the air. That is how, in their natural environment, they uptake moisture and survive on dew and mist, like I told you earlier. Most succulents need bright light. When I transferred mine from low light spots to bright light, I saw that they showed immediate change in their appearance and health. However, it is a good idea to keep them away from afternoon harsh light as their leaves may get scorched. Today, we will focus on struggles we have with our succulents during the rains, and coastal cities like Mumbai often struggle more than cities like Bangalore and Delhi, especially in the rainy season. The humidity in Mumbai rises to 90% and above, and there is a very big drop in sunlight hours too. So changes like this takes place all over the country, I'm sure, in all the cities, and a few tips or a few measures we take will help us keep our succulents successfully. Today I've got my friends on board who are from Delhi and Bangalore to talk about their experiences so that we can see other city perspectives too. Both these friends are extremely successful with keeping succulents. So let's hear what they have to say about this. Let's first listen to Anshul, who is from Delhi.
Taking care of your succulents during the Delhi monsoon can get particularly challenging. While it does not rain as much in a city like Delhi when you compare it to a city like Bombay, the humidity does get extremely high. Sometimes it goes way more than 90-95% as well. And what that means is that this season makes it slightly easier for your succulents to actually rot. Sometimes we feel that the soil is drying out a lot, and because it's the monsoon season, we can give them more water. That's the time when plants grow a lot more. But along with the monsoon, the ambient humidity and the temperature of your city plays a very big role in ensuring whether your succulents grow or not. Typically, most of the succulents are winter growing, especially the ones like Graptoveria, Echeveria, Haworthias, Aloes. And if the humidity is extremely high and the temperatures are also high at the same time, then you can be sure that they are extremely prone to rotting. So, what I do to make sure that this isn't the case is firstly, I try and bring them indoor. I try and bring them in an air conditioned room where the temperature is a lot less than what it is outside, the humidity is a lot less than what it is outside, but then I also increase the watering a little bit to make sure that they're able to deal with the dryness in the room. Also, along with that, I make sure that I never keep them in the line of fire of the air conditioner because that can prove quite harmful for your succulents. So I keep them in the same room, but I don't bring them around the air conditioner directly. Now, you must be wondering what to do about the lighting because for many of us in Indian households, deep inside our rooms, the lighting is not that great and you can't always keep a succulent at your window. The simplest trick to deal with this is using a simple 30-watt equivalent cool white or cool daylight LED bulb. You can buy any LED bulb from Amazon, keep it at a distance of 6 to 10 or a maximum of 12 inches from your succulent, and it will grow just fine. It may not thrive, but it will help you cover the season, and then eventually when the season gets better, when you can take it outside, you can easily just transfer it to your balcony and have a very happy growing season. Another thing that I do is I try and protect my succulents against slugs and other insects that might actually creep in during the monsoon season. And one really good way of doing this is by using a simple powder called diatomaceous earth. You'll find this on Amazon. It's made of silica, and what it does is whenever an insect crawls up to your plant, it proves to be fatal for the insect. It's also very similar to what is used to keep cockroaches away. You can just sprinkle, and it's a food grade product, so you can sprinkle it around your plant, around the soil. It won't do any harm to your plant and it'll protect your plant as well. It'll keep the insects away. It'll even keep fungus gnats away from your plants. So you can try these tips, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to grow your succulents pretty well in a city like Delhi.
Now let's hear what Niyoti has to say, and she's from Bangalore.
So what I do for succulents is whenever I receive a new succulent, I pot it up in a very porous mixture and I use small pots. So what happens is even if it's raining or any kind of weather, there is no problem because even if I water or overwater, the water runs down, and considering most of my succulents are on the terrace, the water dries up. So all of my succulents are mostly watered every day except for Hovarthias, which I do maybe once a week, sometimes twice a week depending on the weather. All the succulents are kept out in the open in winter especially, but in summer I move some of my Hovarthias and some of the ones which are little delicate to the shade. And what is the challenge I face in Bangalore is the weather is very uncertain. It's like it fluctuates very much. Today it is sunny, tomorrow it is very cloudy, and there's no sign of sun at all. So I have not found a way through around this. But when it is sunny, I just move them indoors or move them towards a shady area. And what is the challenge I face? Other challenge I face is infestations, which come like in month of on the onset of summer, like mealybugs and aphids and all that. So I keep a lookout as to whether there is any infestation, and I do a kind of a spray on some evenings with like a soapy water where if the infestation is low, or I use a pesticide otherwise. That's it. Otherwise, we do well with the succulents in Bangalore. It is easy to grow in Bangalore if you're using a porous mixture. Thank you.
The greatest challenge we face in this season are low light and high humidity. So if you continue to give your succulents the same kind of love and watering through the rainy season, then you might be in for a nasty shock. Bad conditions pretty much kill a lot of succulents, and the margin of error in coastal regions is very small. But there are many people who even in the worst kind of conditions have found ways to keep their succulents alive by creating conditions that are perfect for succulents. I will quickly tell you about my personal experience with succulents too. I some time back moved all of my succulents to a bright spot in my brother's box grill. That is the only bright spot I have access to. That is a place that we decided to keep most of our succulents. The reason why I moved them there is because of the lack of light at my place, and also because I keep more humidity loving plants, as you can see. which makes my balcony all the more humid. Till the time I find a spot where I can install grow lights and ensure airflow, I will continue keeping all my succulents in that box grill. So in this next part of the video, I will quickly tell you a few tips that you could try if you are facing similar issues with keeping your succulents alive. Not all succulents like heat, but cacti, aloe and agave can grow well in hot climates too. Hard succulents like haworthias, aloes, and gasterias are the better choices as they are much easier to keep than the softer ones. Some succulents like the sempervivums, kalanchoes, and crassulas will manage but may not thrive. Avoid soft succulents as much as you can, especially when you are starting out. I know they are pretty and you tend to pick them up the first time you set your eyes on them. I would suggest that start with the hard ones and then graduate to the softer ones. Bright and direct light is great, so is direct morning light. It is better to avoid harsh noon, afternoon light. I do many who keep their succulents in bright light all day long, but I've also seen some of my succulents getting scorched in a spot where it got direct harsh light. Also, research your specific succulent and see what kind of light it needs. I've seen some react differently to the same spot than others sitting right next to it and getting the same kind of light. Like Anshul said before, provide good air movement by fans if you keep your succulent indoors. Otherwise, keep them outside in a box grill where you get a little breeze. Reverse watering or bottom watering is good to avoid water on the leaves of your succulents and keep them dry. However, when you have many succulents, it might get a little tedious to do. If the humidity is very high and the light is less where you live, hold back the watering a lot. Remember how Ira Green from Trivandrum didn't water her succulents for 3 months and they survived perfectly well. Maybe if she had watered them, they would have not. So, in a way, the lockdown helped her succulents to survive. So, go by that rule and water less. Use substrates that are sandy and make free draining and porous mixes. You can use sand, perlite, charcoal pieces, cocoa chunks, and things like that to make your soil mix. Use things like this so that the water will drain out quickly and the pot will not hold too much water for a longer time. Use small pots. Like Niyoti said earlier, small pots are great because they will hold lesser substrate and it will dry out quicker than more substrate in a bigger pot. Also, most succulents have shallow roots and are able to grow in small spaces. Even in their natural habitat, many grow in crevices and cracks. Clay pots are ideal. Clay pots are great because they don't hold water in, and because of their porous nature, they literally suck out the water from the soil substrate. So, plants that need less water love clay pots. I really do hope that you found this video helpful in some way, and if you did find it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. Also, do leave your comments down below. I would love to hear your experiences with succulents and stories that you have had. We would love to know more, and it would help us build each other into better gardeners. Remember to check out the community tab for posts, polls, and plant updates too. If you are new here, do subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon for notifications too. Guys, I'm also launching a few interesting workshops. Keep your eyes open for that and do check that out when I do launch them. I'm really excited about them. I hope you will be too. Bye for now. I will see you soon in the next video. Till then, stay green.